Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhang Guifeng from the Admission and Project Office of CUMT. And today I'm so glad to be here and share with you some basic information about the Chinese Government Scholarship and its application. Chinese Government Scholarship is known as is administered by the China Scholarship Council. So it is usually known as CSC Scholarship. CSC Scholarship has many different programs. For example, the Bilateral Program is for the educational exchange between the Chinese government and the governments of other countries, institutions, and other international organizations. And others like Great Wall Program and EU Program, AUN Program, PIF Program, and the WMO Program. For these programs, the applicants should apply to the special authorities or to the dispatching authorities, embassies of their home country. And for this program, the Chinese University Program, is for the designated Chinese universities to recruit outstanding international students for graduate studies in China. And for this type of program, applicants should apply to the universities undertaking this program. And luckily, CUMT has been undertaking this program for years, and we've been doing very well. And today, this is our focus. Okay, let's see. This scholarship supports basically the graduate students. Some of the majors are open to undergraduate students. And the duration of sponsorship for bachelor study is 4 years, and for the master study is 3 years, and for the doctoral study is 4 years. Here I need to mention that this duration is only academic study. The language study is not covered. So it means when you want to apply for this scholarship, the Chinese University Program, you need to submit your language proficiency certificate. You need to meet the language requirement when you apply. Okay, about the instruction language, some of the programs are Chinese and some are English, and the scholarship coverage. This scholarship has two types, full scholarship and partial scholarship. For full scholarship, it covers tuition waiver, accommodation, stipend, and insurance. And for partial scholarship, we have accommodation, stipend, and insurance. Tuition waiver is not included. And it means that if you get the full scholarship, you do not have to pay for your tuition, accommodation, and comprehensive medical insurance. And at the same time, you can get a stipend every month. For undergraduate, the stipend is 2,500 RMB per month. And for masters is 3,000 RMB per month. And for doctoral students, the stipend is 3,500 every month. And the actual life expense here at CUMT in Xuzhou is about 1,000 RMB per month. So even for the students who get the partial scholarship, they can support themselves without any problem because you can save your tuition from the life stipend each month. Okay, next is about eligibility of this scholarship. Firstly, the applicants should be a citizen of a country other than the People's Republic of China and be in good health. And this one is about the applicant's degree and age requirement. If you want to apply for undergraduate programs, you need to be a high school graduate and no more than 25 years old. And for master's program, you should get a bachelor's degree and no more than 35 years old. And if you want to do doctoral programs, you need to get a master's degree and no more than 40. If you meet all these requirements, we'll move on to care about the available majors you can apply. Unlike scholarships offered by university, CSC Scholarship requires the designated universities to submit their proposals every year, the plans every year to the council about what kind of majors you're going to recruit students. We have 3 plans this year for the scholarship admission. The Silk Road, the Sino-African, and postgraduate. When you apply, you don't have to choose this specific program. You only have to apply to CUMT, and we will check your documents according to the program scope and the requirements. Okay, the first one, the Silk Road program. It is basically for students who from the countries who have joined the Belt and Road Initiative. For example, Poland, Vietnam, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, and some other countries. And the majors include mining engineering, geological resources, geological engineering, mechanical engineering, and management science and engineering, computer, electrical, international trade. You can see the level of education is different from majors. There are 3 majors available for undergraduate study. That is the mechanical engineering, the electrical engineering, and also the international economics and trade. And for the duration of study, for master's study is 3 years, and for the doctoral study is 4 years. And also for the bachelor's study is also 4 years. Okay. Next program is Sino-African Friendship. This program is open to African students from African countries like Morocco, Nigeria, and Ghana, or some other African countries. And the majors include the mining engineering, safety, science and engineering, and some surveying and mapping majors, and also civil engineering majors, and electrical and power engineering. And there are requirements on the instruction language, you can see here. And also the last one is a postgraduate program. For this program, also the majors are very similar to the previous 2, but this program is open to all the candidates from the countries all over the world. There is no limitations, and these majors are similar to the previous 2, and they are all the best majors of our university. Okay. If you can find your interest major, then that's great. You can do your application. But if you cannot find any major in these 3 lists, don't worry. We have a CUMT scholarship offered by the university, and the university scholarship covers all the majors. We accept international students. Okay. How to apply to our university for CSC scholarship? Generally, the application is done online. Firstly, you need to complete the online application procedure at this information system for international students. Here is a website for the system. And applicants need to register an account first. Okay, I have presented a homepage here for this system. Create an account and register. If you do this application, please make sure you submit your documents before the end of April. And step 2, submit online the completed application form. When you fill in this form, you need to fill in some basic personal information, your previous education, language proficiency, study plan, application documents. And there are 2 things you need to be careful that for the scholarship type is B, And also the agency number of CUMT is 10290. Okay, next we see application documents. Okay, the first one, passport photo, and a copy of your passport homepage, and notarized highest diploma, or academic transcripts, foreigner physical examination form. For this form, I have a template here. Let's see. When you do this physical examination, please make sure all the items are completed. For example, your mailing address, you need to fill in, and you need to post a photo here and get the stamp, official stamp on it, and complete all these items. And at last, please make sure there is an official stamp here and the signature of physician, and also a very clear date. If this form is not complete, we cannot process with your application. And please keep your laboratory exam reports with you. It may be necessary when you come for a visa or registration here on campus. Okay. And the next one is the non-criminal record. It should be issued within 6 months, just like the previous one. The physical examination should also be done within 6 months before you apply. Okay. The study plan or research proposal. For undergraduate students, the study plan should be around 200 words, and for masters, 500. For doctoral students, 800. Okay, the language qualification certificate. As I've mentioned, this scholarship doesn't cover the language course or pre-university program. So when you apply, you need to submit the language qualification certificate. For example, if you apply for Chinese TOEFL programs, for undergraduate programs, HSK 3 is a must. And for graduate, for master's and doctoral programs, HSK 4 or above is necessary. And for English TOEFL programs, IELTS and TOEFL, both okay. This is our minimum requirement. And now, because of the pandemic, some students are unable to take these two examinations. And in this case, we also accept this Duolingo English test result. It is an online examination. You can do it at home with your own computer, and the result will come out pretty soon in 48 hours. So if you cannot submit this to certificates, please take part in this test. And please notice that we don't accept the English certificate issued by the university. We need formal, internationally recognized language certificates. Okay, let's continue. If you apply for graduate programs, please submit 2 recommendation letters from your previous university, from the professors or associate professors. And please also submit an acceptance letter from professors at CUMT. Here, I also have a template. Okay, in this form, please fill in your basic information, your intentional major, and language of instruction, and your basic information, and please send it to the supervisor who has the same research field with you, and ask for their recommendation. And when you do this job, please make sure that you attach your CV, your certificate, your transcript, and your study plan. Okay. These are the application documents. When you submit all these documents, please make sure all of them are clear, authentic. Okay, the admission procedure. After you submit your application online, we will begin to review your application documents. And at present, we are doing this job every day. And we see lots of applicants just submit your incomplete documents. They have to do some work again. So please make sure when you submit, you got everything ready. And next step is we organize examinations and interviews for the potential candidates. And then we'll decide the nominated candidates. And we submit it to the CSC, and the council will review the qualifications of the nominated candidates recommended by our university and give the approval opinions and send the admission documents to CUMT. And at last, we will send the admission documents to the recipients. And because students now cannot come to China, so we will offer online classes for students, and some of them can register online for their study. Okay, next part is about some questions. Before this webinar, we have a questionnaire online, and we've got some of the questions from the applicants. Let's see together. Okay, the first one, is it required to fill in the university portal application form after I have already filled the CSC application form? This is a very common question. It differs from university to university. When you apply to CUMT, you don't have to fill in the university portal application before we let you do that. It means that after you were accepted definitely by our university, we will let you to fill in the university portal application. Okay. The second one, as an agricultural and engineering graduate, is there any opportunity for me to apply for environmental science and engineering? This is very common also. Some students do one major at their master's study and then change their major for the high-level study. It is okay, but you need to make sure you have the basics of the knowledge for your higher level study, or else it will be very hard for you to complete your study in time. Okay, the third one, can I apply if my passport has expired? The answer is no. When you apply, you need to make sure that your passport has more than 1 year valid time. Okay. And next, I'm a fresh high school graduate. I didn't receive the original certificates yet. Can I apply with provisional certificates and transcripts? Yes, it's okay. When you do the application, you can submit the provisional certificates, but when you come for registration, we need the formal certificates and transcripts. Okay, next. What I need to get to master's program with Bachelor in Computer Science in Poland. Okay, you can do it, definitely. First, we have this program, Computer Application Technology for you. I think it's pretty consistent with your bachelor degree. And please make sure you have the Chinese language certificate. If you don't, now, you don't have it now, you can apply for our language study for 1 year maybe. And after you get your HSK certificate, you can apply again next year. The last one, do I need to mail the hard copies after online application? Many students ask about this, hard copies. No, we don't need any hard copies when you apply. We check your documents online, but again, when you come for registration on campus, we need to check every application document of you that you have submitted in the system. And we should make sure your document is authentic. if there is any difference or the fake documents, you'll be refused to registration. Okay, that's all for my presentation. If you have more questions that I have not illustrated in this presentation, please give us email or search more information on our website. And I didn't show too much information about our student life and activities. You can also follow us on the social media platform and find more about our colorful sites of our university. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you. Next, let's welcome Professor He to say something about the major of safety, science, and engineering.
Well, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everybody. Well, my name is Xinjian He. Here I'm representing the School of Safety Engineering to introduce our majors and our school. This PowerPoint I was borrowing. Actually, it's made by our associate dean, Dr. Wang Liang. Anyway, it's my pleasure this chance to talk about our school. I was told that I won't have 5 minutes. I'll be very short and briefly. First, about our school. I guess we can skip this slide because everybody already knows our school. I guess you already had a chance to visit our website. If you have not, please do it. The School of Safety Engineering actually was founded in 2007. It was one of the two most important or most ranked major in China. We are currently ranking #1 among all the schools who has a safety engineering major, and also at CUMT, mining engineering is also ranking #1. So if you really would like to study mining engineering or safety engineering, your best choice is come to CUMT, come to us. We offer the best program in these two areas, mining and safety. So in our school, we offer undergraduate, graduate, master level, doctoral level programs. Currently, we have about 81. I think this is old number. Now it has increased to about 100 faculty and staffs. We have about 30 professors, 30 associate professors, and 30 lecture junior professors. In terms of the students, the size of students, we have about 700 undergraduate students and 500 graduate students, which include 400 masters and 80 to 100 PhD doctoral students. So in our school, we are divided into different institutes. We have institutes of ventilation and fire. We have research area on coal mine gas prevention and utilization. We have also have research area about public safety and fire safety, and other two are occupational health and safety monitoring and big data research institute. So the ultimate goal of this program is about promoting safety, is about reducing worker-related injury and mortality. So low mortality, low damage, and low emission are the core, three core elements embodied in our school. In terms of the research areas, as I mentioned, we have 5 different research institutes located in our school. So we also have the following research directions. The first 2, the ventilation and the fire control, and the others about mine gas control, dust control, safety monitoring, and fire protection. Recently, we also recruited a few new faculty, including me. We are exploring new research directions such as occupational safety and ergonomics. So, research platform. We have 2 national level research laboratories and the 4 provincial level research institutes. So, which give us the, which we receive support from the government, also from the provincial, to help us to do our research. And here are some pictures of our actual laboratories. And you can see we have fairly sophisticated laboratories, and also we have equipped with advanced scientific research equipment. And our research productivity, we have a lot of professors having a quite high productivity, research productivity. As you can see, we won national awards, provincial awards, many significant awards. And our research applications, we have applied to almost every part of China. You can see, even beyond China, we have collaboration with other countries as well. For our undergraduate students, we offer internship. This is a very good program. We have summer internship. We also have exchange programs, and we have international classes. This was designed not only for, I guess some are designed for domestic country, like Chinese students, some designed for international students. We also support our faculty to go abroad to receive further training. So here are just some examples. We have more than more faculty receiving support to do short visit or even long-term visit to other countries, and like visiting scholars. Typically, it's 1 year, 6 months to 1 year, to different universities like American University, Australian universities, even European countries. And we also have hosted several international conferences in the area of safety. Also, we support our students and faculties to attend in other international conferences hosted by other universities, even abroad. We have developed a very good relationship with many universities all over the world. Here are just some examples, like Kentucky, University of Kentucky, West Virginia University, where I came from, Michigan Tech, those are Colorado School of Mines, those are American universities. University of Wollongong, University of Queensland, they are from Australia, and also we have UK universities. Here are some pictures of our summer internship. This is those pictures were taken in 2016 and 2017, and we sent several groups to University of Kentucky to do I believe it's 3 week or 2 weeks, 2 week summer internship. The more pictures about the internship. They had seems they had a really good experience. Also had a really good time there. We also are developing new research intern collaborations with other universities, such as West Virginia University and Colorado School of Mines. More pictures about internship. And more pictures. Not only we are sending our students, the Chinese students, to go abroad to do internship, we are also hosting summer camp open to international students. like I believe it's 2018 and 2019 that we hosted 2 summer camp, mainly in Xuzhou on this campus, but also we offer like students where we send the international students go to Beijing and to Shanghai to have more experience and to have a really good chance to visit other parts of China. Currently, I don't have the number of how many international students accepted at our school, but from my experience, last semester I was teaching a international course for 16 students. Actually, only 8 students were able to come because other 8, due to the pandemic, coronavirus, they were not able to come to China. This 8 students, they all came from Liberia, really interesting country. I had a really good time with them, and we also have accepted students, graduate students, but I don't know the number yet. So as I mentioned, in our school, we currently offering 2 majors. One major is about safety engineering. Another major is fire protection and engineering. Now we are opening the 3rd major, the undergraduate major, which is occupational safety and health and engineering. So in this program, the students will have the opportunity to learn all the necessary courses designed to have workers to reduce their safety, reduce their work-related safety, and to make their workplace better. So we have courses about dust control, we have courses about noise control, and we have courses about heat stress and other courses, and even toxicology, epidemiology, statistics, I believe, are also included in this program. So for this new major, currently I believe currently it's only open to the domestic students, to the Chinese students, but maybe in the future it will be also be made available for international students. So this new program, we specifically chosen West Virginia University and to develop this program because this is kind of like a new program. So we want to introduce some new teaching methods. So for example, we have the summer intern opportunities for this program, and we also sending our teachers, our faculty to West Virginia University and because they have a really good program, similar program there. So we are sending our faculty to receive teaching and training, teaching and research experience. I believe that's it.
Okay, thank you, Professor He. So thank you so much, Professor He, for coming to our online session. And so this will be our today's session. So thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, please contact us via email. Also, please do follow us on our social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, where you can learn more information and you can interact with our teaching staff. Hope one day we can see you in CUMT. Thank you. If you have any questions, maybe you could now interact with us.